6 traffic AI system that completely changes the game of how we see GTA.
And the number of lanes. Vehicles follow these nodes to navigate around the city, however, this system has some limitations. NPCs made random decisions at intersections, they only reacted to immediate obstacles without considering traffic conditions. We will have an advanced situational awareness. NPCs will make real-time decisions based on traffic flow, road conditions, and vehicle types. The trailer showed an NPC looking out of their window during a car crash. There will also be route planning. Instead of following preset nodes, NPCs will consider alternative routes, adapting to obstacles and changes. Realistic traffic.
Talk about what Rockstar's next plans are for GTA 6, what we're about to see with the AI traffic system, and the advancement of AI for what Rockstar 6 is doing next. Smash that like button and I'll keep you updated with more news. Now, very important to say is what GTA 6 has been doing correctly. It has been implementing tons of new features that we wanted to see for some time, but never could get. As you know, GTA 6 is not just one game. It's a fishing simulator, it's an FPS, it's a sort of a heist mission. It's all of that in one movie, especially a racing game. Don't you love to just fly by in the nights with GTA 6 music blasting? That's what a lot of players want. But sometimes NPCs are obviously waiting for traffic. And in a lot of other games like Cyberpunk, NPCs could literally get stuck at a traffic light for hours. That's why GTA 6 has improved a new feature on how the system works. Not only will the roads impact differently the players, and this is a dev blog that we saw, it's also going to impact the NPCs. It's going to be very funny to see how one NPC is trying to avoid 4 online players and how it's going to try to find new ways to escape to his own feature. Just like in real life, you're not going to get driven over like in other open world games, but instead what's going to happen is actually they're going to step out, maybe they're going to like turn back and try to make new plans. And this is what the advancement of AI was. When we talk about AI and why Rockstar fired the AI team, we're not talking about Claude or ChatGPT prompts. No, complete opposite of that. When we talk about AI and what actually Rockstar wants with AI or artificial intelligence is improve the brain of the NPC itself, how it thinks, how it operates. We're not talking about some concept arts or something created by AI that lacks productivity because they're not on a tight budget that they would need it. They actually have unlimited budget and probably spent upwards of $20 to $25 million on this system alone. A full system where the city operates by night and by day with different traffic lights. We actually see that in the trailer as well. So it really makes me wonder, GTA 6 leaks that we saw in the devlog, is this just the start? Because it definitely is. We're never going to be seeing a game like this for another 20 years at least, just with how much items, features, everything in a sense was added.
Residential areas and react to the weather conditions. Also expect improved police chases because NPC drivers will intelligently navigate traffic during high-speed chases. In the trailer, we can see that NPCs stop to check what is happening when the bikes drive past on the intersection.
And even more. I'll keep you guys updated with more news, but just wanted to say that we already see a lot of these features in the trailer, including moving trains that you can actually visit. And then obviously this one that's super, super big, which is how Rockstar operates with cars. There's going to be random events and there's going to be random things you can do in the game and people are going to be part of it. The NPCs are going to be interacting with it and trying to find new paths based on what you do. I'm definitely excited for that and the patterns we saw. I'll keep you guys updated. GTA 6 CEO is finally giving us some answers about gameplay.
You're not, but you might be curious what it feels like. Zelnick, I do have everything demoed for me, but I don't play games. Gamefile, how's it looking? And Zelnick said, well, there's been a trailer, so let's just say you can tell from the trailer it looks amazing, and we'll leave it at that. Just imagine being so powerful in a company that you can just say, hey, can I have Grand Theft Auto 6 demoed for me? I just think that's so cool. Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick has seen gameplay of Grand Theft Auto 6, but because he calls himself not a gamer and personally doesn't really care, it's only been through demonstrations by his employees. He hasn't personally played it himself. Imagine having the opportunity to play Grand Theft Auto 6 and turning it down because you're not a gamer and it's not important to you. For us, that seems crazy, but to Strauss Zelnick, it's just his product. It's just something that he knows is ultimately going to make money for himself and his company, so he doesn't see it like we do, but that's still crazy. It's the biggest video game, biggest piece of entertainment of all time, and you're just saying, nah, I just want to see it, not interested in really playing it. To me, that is absolutely wild. But we honestly shouldn't be surprised at that, because remember, just a couple of days ago, I covered an interview that Strauss did with Business Insider. Unfortunately, this is also stuck behind another paywall. They released some interesting photos of him as well with their newest Mario Kart, or something higher. When Zelnick gave an interview to the Game Business and talked about charging $70 to $80 for games that don't have ads, the comment was interpreted by some as a GTA 6 price hint. Seemed like a stretch to me. Quote from Zelnick, "We haven't talked about it," Zelnick said of the price. "It's not really an area that I debate publicly. That'll be an internal decision."
GTA 6 Rockstar CEO was just shown actual development gameplay of GTA 6, and he also explained why GTA 6 is not on console yet. I'm your host, and today we're going to be looking at how the CEO reacted to the release of the GTA 6 gameplay, what's next for GTA 6, and why it is so important that we are having an unlimited budget for GTA 6 development. If you guys did not know, GTA 6 has had a massive problem. Not with money, but with time. GTA 6 basically has an unlimited budget where they don't really care if they spend 5 million or 10 million or 20 million extra, because they know GTA Online is going to recoup that in a week or two. So more importantly, they're focusing on a perfect product, one we have never seen before, an innovation that everybody will play. They know attention is the most important factor. The CEO of GTA, or well, Rockstar, Take-Two Interactive, has a very important message now that he saw the new GTA 6 gameplay. This tells us that the GTA 6 development is in very late stages, and we only have polishing left. It's kind of like when you already baked the cake, but the only thing you really have left is, for example, just the little icing on the top. So if you understand me correctly, we are now in key core moments where Rockstar India is going to try to polish everything and is hiring new employees while we try to get much more info out of that. Now, I feel like GTA 6 has been having tons of delays for a good reason. Not because they were really late or not because they couldn't afford it, but it's literally because it was a bigger project than anyone could imagine. Imagine, first you have 70% of the buildings that you can enter, then you have attention to detail like bubbles in the drinks, or you have gym and you can get fat. You would need to hire professionals to do those designs. This is something that a lot of the things they used from Red Dead Redemption 2 code, but again, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that is 7 years old at this point, even more if you account the development time. So it really makes you consider all of these things that was in Red Dead Redemption 2 are just the basis for the game, such as horse taming and factions, for that example. GTA 6 wants to be something that people can still play 20 years ahead and want to show exactly what gaming is. They want to have the most players in the world for the next 5 to 10 years, because if you have the most players, that means you have the most shark cards, which means you're getting the most money. And I feel like this is what their plan is right now. Not releasing a rushed project like Cyberpunk was, but actually pushing out something of value. And this is what the CEO has said. The gameplay looks great so far, but it's not ready for release. There's only a handful of people who saw what GTA 6 gameplay is like, but people are searching for it every single day. And I think at some point pretty soon, which could be May 21st or later, we could be getting more trailers and more info on what is next for GTA 6. There's been so little information so far, but finally, even with all the fake leaks and all the bad stuff happening out there, GTA 6 definitely is holding up very well. I will keep you guys updated with more info, and I really like this video. Smash that like button. GTA 6 just leaked again, and I'm going to be explaining exactly what happened.
System for vehicles and props. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's actually going to be so cool. So if you go back to previous Grand Theft Auto titles, even Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, glass does break. Like if you, for example, are robbing a vehicle and you bust out the window, but that's only one single animation. And same if you end up shooting the windshield out of a car. Yes, there will be bullet holes and cracks where you ultimately like almost an entire development team, at least a small portion of it, was dedicated to just glass breaking system. If that doesn't show you how incredible this game is going to be, I don't know what will. And really quickly, as I was editing this video, I did actually find another example of this. I went back and I looked through the Rockstar Games updated GTA 6 website that came out when trailer 2 was released. And this clip of Raul Batista, you can see in the very beginning, there's some glass that's exploding and breaking right above his left shoulder. And it looks like he's even reacting to it happening as well. You can see his face sort of squinting up, particles just disappearing and then also appearing on the ground as well in little piles. I think it's 100% real considering the LinkedIn profile page was updated within hours of this coming out. And it just goes to show you how incredible of a game Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be when it does come out in hopefully just a few short months on November 19th, 2026.
GTA 6, well, this leak might be 100% real, and we're going to be verifying it. The new GTA 6 leak says it has an insane detail, and this actually did get about 154,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. And it makes you think, wow, this is crazy. We have GTA 6 graphic programmers now in the works. We have GTA 6 gameplay. We're finally seeing the map. And guess what? This video is over 2 months old, and Rockstar usually removes content that's, not fair or shouldn't be out there, such as leaks. So just keep that in mind. If Rockstar doesn't like anything, and as they should, they're going to remove it off the platform. And obviously it tells you if they didn't remove it off the platform, it isn't real. But there are some leaks that we gotta talk about that are actually real, such as, for example, that they are looking for a new job from February 2020 to April 2023. They worked on Grand Theft Auto 6 like a graphics programmer. But this map that we're seeing right now that looks so close and identical to what we have is actually a Far Cry map editor. Now, the reason why you wouldn't notice is because Far Cry map editors got so advanced that literally it looks like one of the main things. It looks like it would be by itself, and you can just add some sort of like background or some GTA 6 fonts and then think, wow, there's a GTA 6 map leak. Well, the graphics for Far Cry 5 or whatever this map editor was on is actually so outdated, but it still looks very, very perfect. It aged well. And this is what I gotta tell you guys. Right now, GTA 6 leaks, yeah, there's a big hype for them because we are right on the brink of getting more information. And people are already looking for more info that's gonna be happening. They're trying to recreate the whole map. Like, that's big effort if you ask me. They're trying to recreate the Far Cry map, or GTA 6 in the Far Cry engine. And it was actually confirmed that the GTA Online tools such as a map video editor is gonna be in GTA 6 by itself, which definitely makes me consider now what is next for GTA. Well, there's a lot of fake leaks and leaks that might look real. This is the most important factor, is that GTA 6 is actually gonna have confirmed marketing. There was also a lot of people making funny news that they're playing GTA 6 early, which made people further speculate, yeah, there is a GTA 6 out there and people are playing with PS5 dev kits, they're playing GTA 6. Well, that's just not the case. But what we do know is there's a lot of attention to detail when trailer 3 comes out, and there's probably going to be more confirmation on gameplay. And if there's any leaks from anyone from Rockstar, they were probably taken down and they got serious repercussions, because again, this is a $3 billion project. This is not some indie project where you can just leak, for example, footage and it creates some hype and virality. They know that most of this hype is from people actually not playing the game, not knowing what's inside the game. imagine if you released the whole game and all of the missions and all of the trailers unpolished before the game was out, do you think it would increase the sale or decrease? I think it would create a lot of hype, but people obviously love to see what's inside the game. We don't even know what the story is at this point, and I think Rockstar is keeping it in multiple sections. But yeah, this leak was actually confirmed to be false. I don't know why it was said that it's 100 real. It confirms an insane detail, because it was not. It's obviously a Far Cry editor, and whenever we see something like